So here we go. I just got done jacking up the whole car and I took off all the wheels. So I loosened all the lug nuts and before I jacked it all up. Now when I jacked it up, I placed the jack stand on the Corolla, and on pretty much any Toyota they're gonna have these notches here. So I just lowered it right on, lined it up and lowered it right on the jack stand, right where the notches are, because this is part of the frame, so it's not going to bend and ruin anything. So that's for all around. So I first jacked up the front and put the jack stands down, lined it up, and make sure that you lower the car slowly, making sure that it is lined up properly, because sometimes it can just move slightly to the side and not even be on the jack stand, and that's a problem. So so as you can see on the other side here, you know, it's lined up good, so it's on there. And then I went and moved the jack to the back. And for the Corolla here, my my lever for the jack stand was not long enough in the back here to go all the way to jack it up. It was hitting this part right here. So I had to go around the side here and do it on this side. And I kind of had to like go up right up against the frame here on the back end, and then jack it up even farther. So once you get it jacked up though, place your stands, lower it so that it's level, like it's even, and it goes right down the jack stand. So for convenience, I just left the jack stand there, so that way when I go back to lower it, I don't have to re-jack it back up. At this point, with the tires off, you know, because when you have it up, you're just gonna use your hand to take off the nuts the rest of the way. Just set them to the side for each one. And then for the Corolla, 98 Corolla, what they have for it is that the back left will go to the front right, the back right will go to the front left, and then both front tires will stay on the same side but come on back. That's how they have it for the Corolla here, according to the owner's manual, repair manual. I got my repair manual from eBay, and it's just good to have because it gives you the torque, the torque specifications for it, which I have a torque wrench, and I'm going to be setting it to 76 because that's what they require. So you want to make sure that you have the right torque so that your lug nuts will not come loose while you're driving, which can be a big problem. You don't want your tires to be coming off. So at this point, with everything up and ready to go, I'll just pause the video here. What I'm pretty much doing is just putting the tires back on, putting on the nuts the rest of the way. And what they have you do is, for the Corolla, you know, you first start here, you do it slightly, and then you come over here, you do it slightly, come over here, you do it slightly, come up here, you do it slightly, and you keep repeating that pattern until everything's tight to the 76 torque, 76 pounds torque. So that is very important. You don't want to tighten one by itself and then come over here and tighten it all away. You know, you want to do it slowly but surely, and that's for each tire. So I'm probably just going to start in the back left tire here since I'm already here. But as far as, I already showed you the jack stand points, but as far as the jack, I already showed you the front, but the back here is just on the back axle. They have a jacking stand point, which was shown on the repair manual as well. Also, a good point before you put on your tires is to check your brakes. See your brake pads. Mine were changed not very long ago. It looks like it's getting pretty close. Not sure if you can really see that, but my it's kind of rusty. Of course, I'm gonna have to replace this stuff soon. But as far as this goes, it's I'm gonna get the tires back on, and then I'll come back to